Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we will be discussing something new that I have released, and although it is past the beginning of this product, it is still not too late, and some people may not see this product until later but still choose to purchase. So what am I talking about? I am talking about a cycle journal, and this is this is not an actual cover, as you can see, but this is what the cover for the journal will look like. I will be making periodic videos for this journal. This journal is a calendar. It starts off with a whole year calendar. This is what it looks like. This is for the whole year, the structure of the journal. And again, I will show you what it looks like. This is just an example. So it's in the beginning of the journal, there's a page that explains to you how you use it. So that you will have a blank calendar like this. Here I just show you examples how you can mark it, but you can always do it your own ways. How you mark when your period starts and ends, and then you can also mark when your ovulation happens, if that is something that you desire, if you are interested. But as the journal title states, it's a cycle journal. So you will be journaling your cycle, and it starts the day one of your cycle is the first day of your period. So how I will be doing it is simply just taking a red pencil and marking either with a check mark or with little dots on each calendar day on this whole year calendar. One main reason why I chose to do this, so I have created this for myself, but I want to share it with everyone else because it'll be financially much cheaper to do this rather than use apps. And honestly, it's all just about tracking. So the period itself is very useful to use this full year calendar, because then you can take it to the doctors and you can have it all on one page to see when it starts, how long it lasts, and when it ends. If you are trying to have a baby, which some women do, they also need to know when they ovulate. And throughout the year, I will be posting videos where we will be learning these aspects of a woman's cycle little by little. I will have a disclaimer that I am not a doctor. I am definitely not a professional when it comes to fertility or cycles. I am a medical professional, but that does not necessarily, I do not fall back on that. I am simply as a woman who has been suffering through with endometriosis, and I've pretty much dealt with this for over 30 years. I have decided that I will share the knowledge that I have accumulated through those years with any girl that may be suffering, and hopefully save some time and pain so that you can get to know yourself sooner than I did. And don't get me wrong, I still feel like I am learning, and I'd rather admit that I am still learning than pretend that I know it all. So the way the journal will go is each month you will have at least one intention day. And in that day is what you're going to do is set a goal. So you will intentionally set your mind on something. Since this is the beginning of the year and the beginning of the journal, I've decided that the first day, also not on purpose, I was going to say not intentionally, but not on purpose, I set January 1st as an intention day. I follow a lunar calendar for that specific purpose, just to have some kind of structure. So January 1st is our intention day, and we will set up for this day. I have a full page with lines, so you can write down, and this is how I do it. You don't have to do it this way, but so you can write down possibly all of the intentions and all the goals that you envision and wish and hope to complete in this year of 2025. And so that's what I do. As an example for myself, for example, I have lose weight, and I'm not going to mention how much because it is my personal journey of what I envision as my healthy weight, and that is the main reason why I'm doing this, is to be healthier, more fit, and not struggle with certain health issues due to that fact. Balance hormones, this has been honestly a struggle for decades for me, because my hormones have been out of whack all my years that I've had my period, and so I have gone much better at this as I have learned what affects my hormones and what has led to my hormones to be imbalanced. And I will be talking about this in more detail in future videos. Drinking water, for example, I have never been really good at this, but for this year I have been more intentional about it, and I wrote down to drink 2.5 liters of water, at least 2.5 liters of water a day. So I got myself a bottle. See, I actually went ahead and I got the bottle before the year started, but that is my goal, and I have been actually pretty good at it so far, and my goal is to continue doing that. As a publishing company, as an owner of a publishing company, my other goal is to publish more books, and I have a specific amount that I intend to do. So that is in my goal. Make a certain amount of money this year. So I put that in there, complete a setup for my business, and then post cycle journal videos as scheduled. So this is just an example. This is just the beginning, and we move on to the next page, and that will be, so this is what the calendar page, the journal page looks like. You have the day of the week, the date, month and date, and then you have some items that you can mark off. You don't have to, but you can, and this is there for you. And then a brief journaling section. It does not have to be a long letter every day, but it is very good to write down how you felt. Like, for example, today I woke up and I didn't feel good. I wasn't sick, but I felt down, and I didn't know what the reason was. So those moments when it's, especially when it's unexplained to you, unclear to you, it's good to write it down, because looking back later, you may be able to see a pattern. So maybe there is a physical symptom of some kind that correlates with the mental symptom, and you may be able to notice the pattern, which may help you figure it out so you can prevent it from happening in the future. It could very easily be something just related to your sleep pattern, which is in this calendar. So the things that I have here available for you to mark down is BBT, which is your basal body temperature, something that we will discuss in more detail later. Your cervical discharge, also something that we will be discussing later in more details. If you have any pain, it does not have to be during your period, but this is mainly what that is for. So if you have any pain, what kind of mood you're in, are you anxious, are you moody, are you upset, are you crying for no reason, let's say, or you are angry, irritable, agitated, how much have you slept? So you would write down how many hours have you slept. You can also write down how you slept, whether you were waking up on and off, or if you were just, you passed out and you slept all night, and how you woke up. Did you wake up rested or not? Your energy, so energy level, whether you're feeling sluggish all day or you're feeling very energetic. I've had moments where I feel in my mind, I feel very energetic and very motivated, but then my body feels completely opposite. So you can write those things down. Other symptoms, kind of like whether you are going to the bathroom multiple times a day, or maybe you're constipated, or maybe you're gassy, and all these things you can write down, and then you can look back at it and see, oh, it looks like when I am on my first day of period, I have these symptoms. Or you may notice, which took me years, but you may notice that you get bloated and gassy a couple days before your period starts. Those things, if you're not familiar with your own body just yet, if you're not as connected with it, those things will help you to get to know yourself. So there we go. I've showed you the full year calendar. I've explained to you the structure. In this, there will be 3 things that will go on every single month. We will have an intention day where we will set goals. We will revisit our goals, reassess them, and see if we need to do anything with them to improve our success. We will have great gratitude days where we will reflect on things in our lives and learn how to be more grateful for everything. And then we will also have a learning day, and that is when we will focus on learning as much as we can, whether it is your cycle, whether it is just your health in general, or anything that will help you be a better you by the end of the year. Thank you so much for joining, and I will see you in our next video.